Good morning. It is before 11 and I've done my 6k. It was hard, pretty fucking hard. Yesterday was the first legit 6k, I'd say, and today I stopped at pretty much the exact same point, which has been further than any other 6k, slightly further than yesterday's, but pretty much the same point. So I'm assuming that is an accurate 6k. That is my marker for 6k. I noticed there's a guy, you can't see him, but I've got a little picture video I might add in somewhere. There's a guy just stood on the cordoned off self-workout equipment doing yoga with a full-on respirator with a big 1.5 litre water bottle balanced atop his head. Yeah, that's some passing entertainment as you're jogging or sitting down, as I was, and just noticing, oh yeah, that guy's actually stood there doing yoga with a water bottle and a respirator attached to his head. Yeah, not much to say at the moment, but I'll probably manage to, create a 10-minute video out of not much to say. I have no real routine. The only bit of routine I kind of really have, which is kind of new, I guess, is getting for a jog before midday. Trying to get it a bit earlier and earlier, because yesterday I noticed I went pretty much bang on midday, and I had already wasted like 2 hours prior on YouTube and shit. Yeah, pretty much just on YouTube, because my brain was just zapped from shitty coding. I'm doing these coding exercises, these Ruby coding exercises, and they are just dead as dull as dishwater. They really are. So I need to start making something I actually want to make, like I did with the JavaScript stuff, the Kindle app. So yeah, my morning routine is I'll get up before 7. I'm trying to every day. So far it's been consistent for about a week. Get up before 7, cold shower, meditate, litre of water, cold shower, meditate, and then I'll just start doing coding. This morning I did a bit of reading, the introduction to Descartes' meditations, first philosophy on meditations on first philosophy, first meditation on philosophy. I don't know, fuck knows. Whatever it is. Started reading a bit of that, very little amount. Yeah, so I guess the goal would be to have some goals. I guess my next 2-week goal is to run a 7k under 5 minutes per kilometre. At the moment I've done 2 6ks, that's 2 days, which is that. It's been difficult as fuck, but maybe I can 7k. I think it might be possible within a week. That'd be really fucking good, actually. That'd be sick. Because I don't know, I get lost in expectation, especially when I start doing something. It's like I might not do anything, I might be a slob and just feel like shit generally. But when I start doing something and I put all these expectations upon myself, load all these expectations upon myself, I'm like, oh well, I may as well give up because I'm not achieving fast enough. Which is really counterintuitive and a bit dumb. But yeah, that's that. I should basically get a routine set. I won't start going through my routine because I'm already thinking of what it could be and what it could entail, but it would just entail reading at set times and not being on my phone after this time and yada yada yada. I also want to find a way to completely rid of porn. So the access to it is really difficult, because at the moment it's completely possible. Just get out my phone, type in 2 words and type in 1 word and then click a button and bam, vagina. It's just, I can have willpower all I want, but I break. Like yesterday I broke, and it was really, really interesting actually, because I really got a deterrent from wanking yesterday, because I just felt my energy just sap afterward. It was quite interesting. My mood actually dropped a noticeable amount. I just couldn't be fucked to do a lot. I just felt kind of dead, kind of shit. I ended up taking over an hour nap, and then I went for a walk from 20 past 8 to 20 past 9, and then went to bed. Yeah, it was interesting. I did really feel a noticeable shift in my energy and mood, which I don't think I really have ever had before, or not from memory anyway. I probably have, but I've probably seen it as normal, but I don't know. No, I don't think I have. Not like that anyway. So yeah, that's hopefully deterrent. But yeah, I'd like to remove the cue, remove the opportunity of watching porn and viewing porn and shit, which is going to be difficult because it's, how do you do that? So I have to research into that. Anything else? Yeah, last night a girl from the hostel, it was weird. The girl has been trying to, so I won't say names, but I mean, you already know if you watched the last video, and also I guess I'm just doing it because it doesn't make a difference, but it just feels good not to say the name anymore. Yeah, a girl has been trying to fuck Nico, and it was like the day before yesterday. She was acting so, like, literally like a child, like literally like an 8-year-old. It's like bouncing around, super bubbly, giggly, super like cutesy / adorable, you could put it. And then Nico told me the next day, like, they were kissing in the corridor, and she asked him multiple times to go upstairs. So it's just quite funny. It's like, you know, acting like a complete child, and then basically saying, please fill my innards with pussy, with cum. You know, like that dichotomy of behaviour. It's quite interesting. So yeah, when I saw it acting cutesy and stuff, I thought, okay, you know, I think if I had lower self-esteem, I know for sure, I'm pretty positive anyway, I'd see that and I'd go, oh, I wish I could have someone like that. Oh man, I'd never be good enough for such a feminine, adorable girl. But last night, when I saw that, I was just like, okay, that's cute. So yeah, that's it. It's not been playing on my mind at all. And even though that's the first time I've seen somebody embody such femininity / childishness, I'm not saying they're synonyms, but they're somewhat analogous. First time I've seen a girl embody that in a while. And then last night, I went in the toilet, she was washing her hands or whatever, and I washed my hands, and this was like 8 o'clock, and she says, are you going to bed? I was like, oh, no, I'm just going to go for a walk. And then she went out, and then she waited for me, and then she like barred my entry with her leg up, like with her knee up. And she was like staring at me, and she was trying to make like small talk, and she was just staring at me. And it was almost some sexual tension. Maybe there was, but I wasn't aware of it because I've basically just put her completely off as not being an option at all. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'm basically going to tell you now. But yeah, I'm pretty positive that even she was staring at me, and it was like her leg was up, basically saying she's wearing relatively like short shorts, somewhat shorts, and bar my entry, and I could have just grabbed the leg and moved it aside, and that'd have been some keno, some whatever you call it, increasing sexual tension. And she was looking at me, and I remember I just grabbed both of her shoulders and then moved her behind me because I assumed she still needed the toilet. She was still like midway through doing her teeth or whatever, I assumed, because she'd just gone out to bar my entry, I thought. And I said, like, going that way? She says no. She's like giggling, and I got her shoulders and I moved her, and she was like giggling like playfully as I was moving her, because I was just, you know, being dominant. And then I just went downstairs, and when I went outside I was just confused. I was like, what the fuck? And I know what would have happened. I know what would have happened if I tried to escalate, even though there were signs like, hi, I'm thinking of wanting you to kiss me. That's what I perceive anyway. Possibly, I'm not certain about this, obviously, because it's all fucking subconscious and drives and desires stirring from your subconscious, erupting into your conscious every now and again. But that's what I perceived. There was some like sexual tension, and I know that if I went to kiss her, she'd have rejected me straight outright. I know it. There'd have been probably like a sorry on her part. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. But there'd have been rejection, there'd have been some awkwardness, and then today there'd have been maybe some more awkwardness between us. Maybe I'd have felt pressured, and I would have, or maybe I would have, out of own self-pressure, I would have apologised, or, you know, said, oh, I hope I didn't make you feel uncomfortable, or something like that. And then she just says, oh, no, but it's just, I just didn't mean it like that. I was just having a laugh or whatever, you know. You took it that way. I'd have been like, oh, what am I like? I'm the fool. Haha. So yeah, that's the main reason, because it's possible that because she's been rejected by Nico for sex multiple times, and me and her, we're pretty open to one another about things. Perhaps she was looking for just validation, looking for attention. She had not been validated by Nico. She had a kiss, but then she got rejected for sex, or, you know, the next level of intimacy. She's got rejected to that extent multiple times, and she probably potentially felt a bit of lacking self-worth. So, oh yeah, Luke, let's go get some validation from him, and then feel superior to him by putting him down and rejecting him. I'm not saying that was the case. Look at that 11 minutes of talking shit. Told you. I'm not saying that was the case, but it's a possibility that I'm by no means ruling out. And because of that possibility, and because what else? She is quite agreeable and stuff, and also mainly just what's kind of supersedes these is because of I am improving myself, I'm focusing on myself. It doesn't bother me so much. Her and the other girl. You know, like the other day, Nico's girl. Oh fuck it. Sydney was saying how Emma was saying how she's horny so much, and she's so frustrated because she's horny. Oh, she's so horny. And original, you know, a month ago, or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I'd have gone, oh fuck, I'd fuck her. But, you know, she's so horny, but she's not horny for me, and woe is me. That's absolutely how my thoughts would go. You know, she's so horny, but she still wouldn't fuck me. That shows my level of self-worth. That's how my thoughts generally go, to a T, when it would come to a situation like that. But now I'm just like, okay. You say that, but the actions are you still, you know, you obviously still have the self-worth to only go after someone you're genuinely really attracted to. It's not like you'd get fucked by anyone. And that's the truth, I believe. Much closer to the truth, anyway, than, you know, oh, you're so horny, so you would fuck everyone. That's not the truth. That's just me talking smack. So yeah, I'm getting cold, so I'm going to put my t-shirt on. So yeah, that's a nice tree, isn't it? Look at that tree. That is a nice tree. That's a pretty good tree. Now, as trees go, that's a pretty good one. So yeah, that's about me done. My goals will pertain to running, diet. Next week, I guess I'd like to get down to 170 on the dot. I could push myself and try to lose 2.8 pounds, 3 pounds in a week. No. But I would like to get under 170 pretty soon. That'd be nice. Yesterday, I'm sure my stomach's going to be shrinking, but yesterday I had a big, pretty good sized bowl of Thai green curry. Then I just had 3 carrots with hummus and 4 apples, small apples, maybe less, 2 or 3, and then one slice of toast with just Marmite on it. So a slice of bread basically. Marmite's not got many calories. And I was like, I went to bed stuffed, really fucking full. I wasn't that hungry. This is the thing with fasting. I'm relearning, I'm re-experiencing what I had done when I used to fast for 18 hours pretty religiously and without overeating during the non-fasting period, which is a sense of, 12 hours since you last ate, 12 to 14 hours, it's like, pretty hungry, I'm feeling some pangs, and it gets to like 18 or so hours, and I'm not even that bothered. I might be hungry, then I could still ride it out, and I might get to like 20 to 22 hours, and sometimes this isn't all the time. Maybe it'll get more consistent, but I know that I've had many times in the past, and I was like it yesterday, even though yesterday was only like 19 hours, but I get to a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm not really too bothered. and that's how I've done a 48-hour fast before, which was basically I did 24 and I was like, okay, I'm hungry, and then I sleep, and then I'm like, okay, I've passed this point of proper hunger, which was kind of a lie, and I can just keep going. And then when I ate after 48 hours, it was like, this is really nice, but I wasn't like shoveling it down. This is 50 minutes. I haven't got anything else to talk about. I'll have a think.